Yes, I'm probably meant to keep. I will say these Fountainports have done literally nothing. How is Kaito off play? So Kaito on the draw is completely broken in the mirror. I assume Kaito on the draw is like, I have to imagine it's still pretty good. Definitely weaker though. Ah, yes, good card. Oh, just begging to lose to Ethereal Armor plus Hexproof. Of course, of course. God damn it, they have the Hexproof thing. Swear to God, if they have the Hexproof thing, I'm gonna be so grumpy. Maybe I meant to see if they let me block with the Mastermind. The Manifold. Sounds very unlikely. Alright, they hit a land they can't use. Wow. Alright, so they're gonna use the Hexproof thing, but then we're gonna get to go for the Proto next turn anyway, so it's fine. Mastermind traded with a thing. What more could we want? Alright, this Manifold Mouse cannot be allowed to live. Not a very beatable card. So you dare have a red source and no, why? Why is Manifold Mouse just the single best card in Standard? We just don't know. We lost to the Multi-5. I am really regretting not having like just some disfigures in my VML sideboard. I'm like genuinely pretty scared about that. I'm starting to worry that maybe I registered a bad deck into my opponent. You know, even though if Kaito is like Kaito is just like so much mana as well. Maybe Interference is necessary because it counters Mouse. Alright, this seems fine. Removal. Got a Slasher that does some good blocking. Opponent is once again mulliganing to 5. Crazy. Am I liking Slasher more than Preacher? I am uncertain. I think they're about as good as each other. They're kind of good in different places. I think Slasher is a better blocker. Whatever that's worth. Slasher's also better at getting killed. Kind of. I don't know. I guess it can get torched, but I am. Slasher was a bit worse in a previous game, because Preacher would have like not died to Lightning Strike and then made a 1/1. So that's a thing. Wonder what they kept. I am very unsure. Maybe they're just really hoping to protect their creature. Their plan. Torch cut down, Dragonfire, Lightning Strike. I mean, if a Slasher gets cut down, that much necessarily. Alright, this Slasher is going to kill them so fast. This game, Slasher might be better than Preacher, in that they are about to die horrifically. Damn, I love that card. I think we're meant to get rid of it. It is not what this one is about. Yeah, Forge versus Slasher is not really how you plan on it going. True. We're on 7. They just took 9 off my Slasher. Very normal. I think I block here. Oh, because now they can Sheltered to get the torch, and then they can torch the Slasher. Yeah. Still feels like a race that I win pretty easily. And I get my bat back. They do this. Right? I think this is just completely fine. Like, honestly, I think I'm pretty happy that this is their turn. I think not blocking is good. Now, idiots. Get in there for free. Yeah, it's true. If they hadn't taken the Slasher hit, maybe they could top deck their way out of this. But the Slasher has been kind of absurd. The fact that it dealt 9 in 1 attack was very impressive. Alright, we are now on the draw. Feels so goofy bringing in Quench on the draw. Just like the most nonsense thing I've ever seen. And yet. I don't know if I'm allowed to keep this one, but I don't know. If we draw a cheap thing in the top couple cards, feeling pretty good. I guess their list is like uniquely good at dealing with Aclazotz because of Sheltered. Right. Did not draw a cheap thing, and so instead we might die. Yeah. Not ideal. Word it very gently. Fucking god, dude. Oh boy. Are we gonna be trading with the Manifold now? Or just having our free 1 sit in play, free 2 sit in play. I guess we just want our free 2 sat in play. What? They are not attacking. I guess the hand just must have infinite torches in it. Alright, deranged play idea. Enduring Curiosity. Like, if I could double spell of the bat, that would obviously be great. Just, yeah, Curiosity is a pretty good blocker, yeah. Like, our Tidebinder is 100% dying, and that's very sad, but we kind of just need to get some cards going. Try and set up this Aclazotz as fast as possible. Interesting. Not quite what I expected. On 13. Watching the Curiosity instead of the Tidebinder, sure. It has already drawn me a card. I think, God, despite having 10 billion cards in hand, I think I have to bat before Aclazotz. Take the Heartfire, kill the Manifold. Yeah, I also like cut downing whilst I tapped out. That was my thinking too. Alright. Need them to brick for a turn or two or many, but hypothetically we can win this despite flooding horrifically. Go for the throat could be nice later. Gain a life. Alright, Aclazotz, you have a lot of work to do, my friend. You have a lot of work to do. No blocks. I'm on 7. Hey, I suppose so. I suppose this is legal. So I have lethal, right? I kill the hero. And then I have a billion. Approximately. Yeah, do I gamble here? I don't need to. That is dead. Double Forge against us flooding, no problem. Too easy. I will say, I feel like I spent the last like 2 months criticizing Tidebinder. It's been pretty impressive today, although it was mainly impressive because my opponent did not draw many torches. It would have been bad if they had, but it has been impressive. I gotta give it some credit. Forge looked kind of not great. I think it is fair to say. That was not the best Forge game I have ever seen in my life. There you go. I want to run bat into cut down, kind of like having action open for their bat. All good. This figure. Nice. Alright, they're not getting priority, so now is the perfect bat opportunity. I'm certainly not taking an Urtai or a Gix's command. Faerie Mastermind or Interference? Mastermind gets to block my bat. Interference is like somewhat easy to play around if it's face up. This is the source. Isn't it great, Kaiba? This deck feels very good. Alright, I'm not gonna crack this map because I might want to make it 1-1. And I can draw a card off the map anyway with the Fountainport if I so wish. I don't really mind if they resolve an Urtai. I get to draw a card if they do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make it 1-1. Okay, that one is more rude, but I couldn't do anything about it anyway, so it's fine. Kind of weird. I need this Phantom Interference for the Gixes, right? So probably not casting it soon. Mastermind. Acceptable. There you go. Let me go for the floating it anyway. Kind of no reason not to do it now. Also, they might draw Kaito, and then I guess I can Phantom that, but no idea. I feel like there's literally no world in which I'm not going to end up going for the floating this, so I'm just going to do it now. Seems so improbable. Oh, you can't Phantom the Kaito? Well, maybe this was the world. I guess this is fine. They just take my Phantom Interference. But now they have a bat in play, which makes it harder for them to Gixes meaningfully anyway. And we're drawing cards off our Fountainport whilst they're missing land drops. And Tidebinder. Is it not casting a spell? That's really interesting. Oh, Spearsatron, thank you for the 2-month Prime sub there. That's amazing. Thank you for the continued support. I'm glad you're appreciating the content. Alright, we drew the best card in our deck. It's nice. Oh, and they are choosing not to block, which, you know, makes perfect sense, but also quite good for us. Yeah, this seems very hard for them to. We're going to draw 2 cards. And then they somehow have to deal this Curiosity. I mean, they can Gixes it away, but, like, even then. I just want to have Phantom open for Gixes, right? Instead of casting a bat. Oh, that's true, Sales. You can Tidebinder the ninjutsu and then they can ninjutsu again. That is exceptionally silly. But that is that does check out. Oh boy. Draw 6. Easy draw 6. Yeah, they have to have 6 mana instead of just 3. Get around the Tidebinder, but mirror matches. So I believe my assumption earlier was that a lot of the cards that used to be great in the mirror are now quite a bit worse. I don't know if that's actually the case, but I believe I am not very interested in boarding in 4 and 5 mana creatures in the Kaito mirror, the Curiosity mirror. I believe Phantom Interference is pretty awkward on the draw, but also countering Curiosity is pretty essential, so I have no idea. I think Slasher is like weirdly not very good. It trades down into Anoint. It's really heinous into Kaito. Can't block flyers, yeah. True. I think Duress is better than Negate. Where Negate doesn't interact very favorably with Kaito. Let's try this. This is weird sideboarding. Just kind of experimenting. The mirror match, very curious. Oh, they have to have 2 unblocked creatures. That's also true. Didn't actually think of that bit. I don't know if I'm really allowed to keep this. Seems like just about the worst hand that I could consider keeping. It is now much better. I wish we had actual on. I guess that's what Drowners or Floodpits is for, right? So that we have actual answers to curiosity in the mirror. We actually do kind of have answers. Alright. I guess I'm going to offer up the trade with my Mastermind because I don't currently have an answer to a Preacher if I use this Anoint. Trading is just kind of fine. Have the Siren as a random curiosity body anyway. Okay. Get to Anoint this. Get to get our random curiosity idiot down. Very interesting draw. Question is, do I want to hold open curiosity or do I want to play out a second Siren? I'm going to hold this open. It makes it really hard for them to cast anything. Fountainport. It's a good one. I think Fountainport kind of forces me to cast it, but also I might just run into a counter and feel really sad. Yep. I mean, get to draw a card. It could be worse. Very good draw. Exceptional draw. It does kind of feel like in the mirror matches, all you want is 4 copies of Enduring Curiosity. Like, this card is just not terribly beatable. I don't know. Like, look. They have to have a Tidebinder here. They just don't. How do they ever win? Also, Artai continuing to look stone unplayable in mid-range mirrors. This. Cool. Bat into bat into bat into bat into bat. The only way to play Magic. This is a lot of lands, mind. We have had almost half our lands in our top, not even third of our deck, so we could still use this. Seems like somewhat okay, somewhat hard to lose. They get to draw a bunch of cards off Mastermind. I guess blocking lets them get a removal spell back. Land number 11. Yeah, indeed. I think I'm going to proactively Floodpits. So they can block 1 less creature. If I tackle, they get to, like, get a bunch of removal back. Oh, the creature land last turn? Yeah, maybe I should have done that. I think I should have considered that one a bit more. The tackle does have, like, costs to it, right? They get to draw 2. I guess they don't. If they trade, they only get to draw 1. Alright, it's an easier tackle. Cool. Like, they get a removal spell back, but they only actually get to draw 1. So I think this is just actually great for us. Oh my god, the Kaito. The I need to enter full control. Lands. What are lands? We just don't know. Jesus Christ, this is so many. This is like, we are drowning over here. This is 13 and 23. Okay, ASP 0, they can't kill Kaito with Urtai anyway. Well, we could tap Urtai, and that's probably pretty good too. I don't know, our entire deck is spells, just drawing spells. It sounds quite appealing. It's true. Bury me in my deck. Tapping their creature. Kind of sad. If we waited, we get to return this. Honestly, I might keep this Kaito. It resets the Drowner. I don't know. It's also just like a very powerful card. I think I like it. I think I want to crack map here, because if it becomes a 2/2, it has a really clean block on Urtai. We're going to be drawing into so many spells soon that I don't really care about not having our creature land down. Okay. That was pretty strong. Okay. Punished for not doing the stun counters, I guess. I don't feel like we're in like an unlosable position. We get to start making fish. We get to start making fish, and literally our whole deck is spells, and literally every time we hit them, we draw a card. Like, I don't know. Seems very, very tricky to... I think I do want to counter that. Just because... it's gonna get them like free-ish creatures over the next couple turns, right? It feels like this is like a pretty swingy card here. It feels like it's swingy enough to spend a counter on. Yeah, I'm not really like killing them at the moment. Oh. Is Ghost Vacuum good? Maybe you just need Ghost Vacuum to like be able to answer Curiosity if you're not playing Drowner. It doesn't seem like the most exciting card, but in games that go long as well. There are going to be games that go long where you're really, really happy to have the 6-mana mode. Maybe it's just a good card. If it is a good card, that's definitely an argument against Slasher. Yeah, it's true. Drowner's not an amazing answer to Curiosity. Oh, did I not use my... Yeah, I'm aware. It's because I'm talking so much. Luckily, we're about to draw a whole deck, so it just doesn't matter that much, but... Okay. Good card. Loyalty abilities of a nerd, so true. Well, plussing would have been insane too. Would have been like so good for us. I guess if I plus, they're still kind of forced to chump, and then we can chump the Urtai pretty trivially. Do I activate Restless? It seems so. You would send the fish as well. Oh, because they're pretty motivated to... I kind of want the fish to be here on the way back to block is the thing. I don't really mind if they trade for the reef. I think them trading for the reef is like fine. I know they have Gixes in their deck. I think I'm still going to mill them because I'm legitimately worried about running out of cards. Maybe that's pretty silly. But I don't know. Maybe they have Jaces in their deck. We have mana to make another fish. It's true. Powerful. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. It's a powerful hand we have here. Yeah. True. I think I chump, but I don't sack it to draw a card because making 1/1 Fountainport is so much better. Oh yeah, okay, but we can... What time is it? Like 8? We can maybe do 1 mirror after this. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Oh. They got the fountain advantage, it's true. Excellent drawers. Yeah. It's fine. We can't actually lose, is the thing. They need to, like, have multiple Jaces to beat us at this point. Like, I don't know. You thought all we had left was spells? Indeed. That was very wishful thinking. Okay. Curiosity, powerful card. What is the best deck? So in a truly holistic sense, I would say that the concept of a best deck is an illusion. And that the best deck is hyper contextual on the week or even day you're playing in, the environment you're playing in, your personal skill set. Ivor, can you please challenge me if you want to do this to Mirror? You have like 1 minute. And myriad other factors. However, in a more literal sense, the best deck is whatever I happen to be playing on stream.